Good morning, this is Elaine Dotson with Elaine's Custom Cards, and this is the stamp we're going to make today. The card. Oh goodness. Anyway, it's using the pressed Petals DSP. It's really beautiful paper, and right now we're having a paper sale. Buy 3, get 1 free, and I'll show you which ones are on sale. If you look in your catalog on page 165, these 4 papers are on sale. And then on page 166 and 167, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one are all on sale. So buy 3, get 1 free. It's good until the end of September. So let's get started on this card. I've got everything cut out. The first thing we're going to do is the stamping. I used, let me show you what I used. I used these, they're called Ornate Frames dies. They're in the holiday catalog, and you might have missed them because they're kind of buried in with the Halloween, but it's part of the Monster Bash suite, and they're these dies right here. So that's what these are, and I used this one and this one. And then I used the Special Celebrations stamp set. There's 2 stamps, or 2 boxes of stamps, and I used this one for the inside. And then I used the Path of Petals, which is part of this suite. I didn't use the dies that go with it, but these dies, if you buy them together as a bundle, you save 10%. But I used the best, or not best wishes. I used best wishes on your joyful day on the outside. And then I used from Painted Harvest, I used these 2 leaves. And I'm pretty sure Painted Harvest is still in the annual catalog. I try to make sure and always use, yes, it's on page 128. And it's a photopolymer stamp set. So let's get started. I cut this out, and then let's go ahead and stamp it, because I die cut this and I die cut that, because this is going to go on top of the frame. So let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment on here. I like to make sure it gets dry. I'm going to stand up so I can make sure I can get this in the center. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yes. Okay, that's going to get glued on there. And then let's go ahead and stamp the inside piece with that, since I have that ink out. And we'll use this. We don't need that. And I'll try to tell you all the sizes and everything as we go along. So stamp that there. Okay, so now we got the stamp on the inside. Put that over there. Let's go ahead and use our chamois to clean these off, because I don't like leaving them sitting there with ink all over them. I like this chamois because you can rinse it in underwater. Okay, we'll close this so I don't get my elbow in it. And we'll go ahead and set this aside. And I'm going to stamp the leaves. And what I did was I used Pear Pizzazz for the solid image because I didn't want it really super dark. And I can usually get away with a pretty small piece of paper. Stamp those. And then I took Old Olive and to stamp the veins on the leaves. I wanted them to be a little darker. Like that. Okay, let's set that there. So we're done with our stamping. Let's go ahead and clean these off. Okay. Actually, I'll probably stamp something on the envelope, but we'll do that later. I don't think I stamped anything on the envelope. I guess I did. Anyway, I'll show you what I stamped on the envelope. So we're done with that. Then I took this leaf punch and I hopefully can get these punched out of here. Let me cut that. Okay, see if I can get that in there without too much trouble. Oh yeah. So we'll punch the leaves out. My hands are shaking a little bit this morning. Okay, there's one. So I can get this one. Just need to have a little bit to hang on to. So you can hold that in there. Okay. There we go. Okay, there's our leaves. So we're done with the punch. Okay, now let's put our card together. I took a piece of Mary Merlot. This piece is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then I embossed it with the subtle embossing folder. That's the thicker one, the dynamic, or whatever it's. I think it's called dynamic. And this card base opens up. It's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So I took my little pieces of DSP, and these pieces are, there's 2 of them. They are 4 inches by 1 3/8. So we're just going to a little bit of rough edge. This is beautiful paper. Put this on the bottom. And center it on the 3 sides, so make them even. Just like that. I don't know how I'm getting glue. I was trying really hard not to get glue all over everything. Somehow I managed it anyway. off. There we go. Okay. I try not to get too much on there, but sometimes just need a little bit. So adhere this piece at the top. Just like so. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the front of the card. I want to get as much of the gluing done as I can. Okay. So center that on the front of your card. So a really small border all around. So. Okay, then we're going to take our sentiment and adhere this piece to the front of our little frame. Just like, oops, I don't want it upside down. Just center that on there, just like so. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to take Stampin' Dimensionals, and I put 3 on the back up here, just like so. This is crumb cake, and you need a piece that's about 3.5 by 2. The Very Vanilla for the label and the leaves is about 3 by 3. It's probably big enough. And then I set it kind of off to the side like that. Okay. Then I took the washi tape, Pressed Petals washi tape, and I gotta find the end of it here. Here it is. Okay. And I took, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals off of here. Real fun to try and get it off of there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I just started making a flower with it, going around in a circle. I like this particular application with this washi tape because washi tape is not super sticky. And if you get around and you figure out, oh, 6 wasn't quite enough, you can add more, or don't put them so close together. But I found that 6 was just about right. It likes to stick to you, I can tell you. Anyway. Okay. I just kind of kept arranging them till they were the way I liked it. Okay, that's good enough. Then I took my leaves and stuck them to the back of my flower, just like so. So you have them the way you like them. They come off pretty easily. Sorry, feel like I'm all thumbs. Okay. So far, I don't like the way it looks. I want more of the leaves showing. Okay. Sometimes you feel like all you've got are thumbs. There. Then I took a glue dot and put in the center to kind of hold it all together. And I believe I took some small ones and put behind the leaves so they would stay sticking up, not rip off of there. So each leaf got a mini dimensional. Okay. One of the other things I did to keep that from being too terribly sticky was I took my embossing buddy and put a little powder on the back of that so it wouldn't be sticky, because I don't want it to stick to my card. I want it to stick up. So let's get these on off of there. We're almost done. I try to keep these cards fairly simple. Okay. And I put that kind of off to the side so it doesn't cover up your words. Oops, that looks good. Just like that. And then I took one of these gems. They're the gold faceted gems, and I took this one. It's not the largest and it's not the smallest, and put it in the center of my flower. Okay, the front's done. Now let's finish the inside. I have two more pieces. This is the Mary Merlot, and it is 4 1/4 by 1 1/4, and the DSP is 4 1/4 by 1. And I glued this to the bottom of my card. Just like so. If you like what you see and you want to order products or sign up as a demonstrator, please go to my website, elaine.dotson.stampinup.net. It's right here. Or you can email me if you have any questions about signing up. If you live in my area, we're going to start having workshops. The first one's going to be World Card Making Day, October the 5th, and we're going to be using the Mapleton Grange, and we'll have door prizes and make some cards and little boxes and just have a good time. So there's your card, and the envelope I stamped one of these flowers, and then this part of the leaf on the envelope right here. And that's your card. I hope you have a blessed day. Enjoy stamping, and please email me if you have any questions about sizes or products. This is very vanilla, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching.